Thank you for watching this video on the Club Grant Program. This will walk you through the basics of the application process. You will start at grants.sertoma.org to begin the application. If you have completed grants through the site in the past, you will use your previous login information. If you have never logged into this site previously, please select the Register button. Your login to the Sertoma Member Center will not carry over to this site. Once logged in, you will select Sertoma Club Grant from the drop-down and select Create. This will open a new application for you. The first tab is the contact information for the person completing the application. This person will be the only contact for all information regarding the grant. This includes any questions, notifications, and reminders. Please select your club from the drop-down list to make sure the right club is being awarded. Select Next when done with that page. The Beneficiary tab tells who the funds will be supporting. If the program is a club run and managed, please select Yes, and any grant award will be written to the club. If the club is supporting an outside charitable entity, select No, and enter the information requested, including EIN number, legal name, and address. Please note on the EIN number to just use the numerical values, no dash. Once that's entered, you can hit Next. The last page program is the meat of the application. The first line is the amount being requested. This may be between $500 and $2,000. Please make sure to round to the nearest dollar and do not use a dollar sign. The description of the program should tell the judges what the program is and how it impacts and supports your local community. You are limited to 250 words, so do not spend too much time on historical information and club relationships. The judges will be looking for the impact of the grant awarded. Please be specific to the exact program the funds will support if it is part of a larger organization that runs multiple programs, and do not just explain the larger organization's mission. The next question asks how long the club has supported this program. This is a drop-down, so you can just select the year range. And do not worry, newly supported programs are very welcome in this club grant period. Then please let us know how many people are impacted by this program annually, using the drop-down selected area. The estimated annual budget of the program is how much of the specific program costs annually. If part of a larger organization, please do not include the total budget of the total organization, only the program you are supporting with the grant. The last two questions are specific to the club's actions to the grant. The first asks how much the club is donating towards this program. While the Sertoma Club Grant is not a matching grant program, the club is not required to have any additional support beyond the grant. This is nice to know when looking at the total budget versus the amount requested. The last is how the club and Sertoma will be recognized in your local community for receiving a grant. The purpose of this is for the club to use the opportunity to advertise the good work you do in your local area. Once you have everything filled in and you're happy with how it is, you may hit Submit as Final. This will finish the process and your grant will be moved on to the next judging period. If you want to take time to look at the grant some more, fill in some information you weren't sure on, get those answers completely how you want them, you may hit Submit as Draft. Draft applications may be updated and edited up until the grant deadline of 11:59 p.m. Eastern, November 1st. It will explain that when you hit the draft. The grant must be submitted as final by this time to be considered. Once you have submitted as final or saved as draft, you may log out. If you come back and log back in, you will go to your dashboard, and then here you may edit the application that is saved as a draft. Please note, only one application can be submitted by a club annually, so make sure the club knows who is doing this. If a second application is submitted by a different member, the second application will automatically be disqualified. based on date submitted. A club may only submit for one program in an application. The point is to make a larger impact, so funds cannot be split between multiple organizations and programs. Please note the help signs throughout the application, and note that any characters in fields such as $signs may not be accepted, and a warning sign will pop up. Please round all values to the nearest dollar. For full information on the programs that qualify and do not qualify for grants, please go to sertoma.org, What We Do, Club Grants. Thank you.